Okay, in the first video, we have seen the concept of velocity selector. So we have derived the relation for the velocity selector, that is V is equal to E by B. What is V? V is the velocity, and E is what? Electric field, and B is what? Magnetic field. So the charged particle will move in a straight line in a crossed electric and magnetic field when the velocity is in the ratio of E by B. जब भी वेलोसिटी ऑफ द चार्ज पार्टिकल ई बाई बी के रेशियो में रहेगा उस वक्त क्या होगा? वेलोसिटी चार्ज पार्टिकल विल मूव इन ए स्ट्रेट लाइन. दिस कॉन्सेप्ट, दिस प्रिंसिपल इज यूज्ड फॉर द वेलोसिटी सिलेक्टर एंड दिस मेथड वाज एम्प्लॉयड बाय जे थॉमसन. ये मेथड किसके लिए, किसने यूज़ किया था? जे थॉमसन ने यूज़ किया था 1897 में टू मेजर द चार्ज मास चार्ज रेशियो. उन्होंने क्या है ना, मास और चार्ज का रेशियो ई बाय एम कैलकुलेट करने के लिए, ई बाय एम रेशियो कैलकुलेट करने के लिए दिस मेथड ही हैज़ अडॉप्टेड. एंड सेकंड थिंग, ये सेम प्रिंसिपल इज यूज्ड इन द मास स्पेक्ट्रोमीटर. मास स्पेक्ट्रोमीटर क्या है? ये एक तरह का डिवाइस है जिसके अंदर पार्टिकल्स, आयॉन्स चेंज करते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू द मास रेशियो. जिसका जितना मास है उसके हिसाब से पार्टिकल्स और आयंस को सेपरेट किया जाता है. ये किस में किया जाता है? मास स्पेक्ट्रोमीटर में. ओके, अभी व्हाट इज़ वेलोसिटी सिलेक्टर? नाउ क्वेश्चन कम्स, वेलोसिटी सिलेक्टर क्या है? वेलोसिटी सिलेक्टर क्या है? इट इज़ एन अरेंजमेंट ऑफ द क्रॉस्ड फील्ड. मतलब इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है, दोनों के दोनों क्या? क्रॉस्ड है, दोनों के दोनों एक दूसरे को परपेंडिकुलर है. क्रॉस्ड इलेक्ट्रिक एंड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड used to select the charge particle of a particular velocity. It is used to select the charge particle of a particular velocity. अभी when the charges are, when the beam of charges are allowed to move, and from that beam of charge we have to select a particular velocity. So उसको हम select कर सकते हैं. बहुत सारे चार्जेस रहेंगे. एक चार्ज की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं अभी हम कर रहे हैं बीम ऑफ चार्जेस. और बीम ऑफ चार्जेस में इफ़ दे आर मूविंग इन इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एंड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, इफ़ यू वांट टू सिलेक्ट ए पर्टिकुलर वेलोसिटी ऑफ ए चार्ज पार्टिकल, तब उसको हम ये वेलोसिटी, इस कॉन्सेप्ट से वेलोसिटी सिलेक्टर से हम उसको सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. ओके, व्हाट इज़ क्रॉस्ड फील्ड्स? क्रॉस्ड फील्ड्स आर व्हाट? दे आर द टू नॉन यूनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिक fields, the two uniform electric fields, magnetic fields and the electric fields, which are perpendicular to each other. Two uniform electric fields and magnetic fields which are perpendicular to each other are called as the crossed fields. अभी तुम बोलोगे what is the use of velocity selector? Velocity selector is used to measure the specific charge E by m. Second thing, velocity selector principle is used in mass spectroscope. It is used in what? Mass spectroscope. Mass spectroscope में इसको यूज़ किया जाता है. So this concept of velocity selector, either the first question will be asked, what is velocity selector? Give the theory of velocity selector. So what we have done in the first video, that you have to write completely. Means completely you have to write V is equal to E by B, or they may ask the question in different way. What is derive the condition for velocity selector? What is the condition for velocity selector? V is equal to E by B is the condition for velocity selector. In this way also they may ask. Okay, now on the basis of this they may ask again in different way. Show that a charged particle will move in a straight line path if its velocity is E by B. इसका मतलब क्या है? They may ask that the charged particle is what? Moving in a straight line. Show that the charged particle moving in a straight path if its velocity is E by B in a magnitude. In this way also they may ask. So in the first video it is, the concept is clear. In the first video we have seen that the electric field, magnetic field, both are perpendicular to each other. Velocity is along the direction of x, electric field is along y, and magnetic field is along z axis. Clear? And the velocity of the charged particle will become what? It is in the ratio of E by B. We have taken this on the basis of the vector product I j k we have taken. I is for x-axis, j is for y-axis, and z is for k-axis. Already we in first year we have studied the unit vector form. So on the basis of unit vector, I cross k is equal to what? Minus j. Substituting this minus j, what will happen? Vb is equal to minus of q Vb into vector j, and electric field is what? Electric field is given by QE into J. So in this particular case, J is the common. So we have got another thing, that when both the charges will be equal, then what will happen? The charge particle will move in a straight line. So we have taken QE is equal to QVB, QQ will get cancelled, V is equal to E by V. Clear? So now we can, when we will, this derivation will be asked for 3 marks. Again we are going for the next derivation. Now in the second video, show that the charge particle will move in a straight line path if its velocity is E by B. If its velocity is what? E by B, that we have to derive here. Clear? So now we'll go for the second part of the derivation. So I will just take the paper. Now we see, again we will consider x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Along the x-axis, velocity of the charge particle is there. Along the y-axis, electric field is there. Along the z-axis, magnetic field is there. Electric field is given by Fe, magnetic field is given by Fm. Okay, now we know that if suppose the charge particle is placed here plus q, what we have to derive now? Question will be asked, show that charge particle will move in a straight line path if its velocity is E by B. Show that the charge particle will move in a straight line path if its velocity is E by B. So we will consider that there is a crossed field. Okay, whenever there is a crossed field, V is along the x-axis, E is along y-axis, and B is along the z-axis. Clear? So in this particular case, we know that the relation F is equal to QE minus of BQV sin theta. Okay, this is equation 1. So now why we are taking minus sign? Because the fields are in opposite direction. Already we have taken that. Because of the cross product, it will become what? Minus of BQV sin theta. First derivation already we have seen that. Okay, so now if this is the case, we know in this case electric field and magnetic field are what? In opposite direction. Electric field and magnetic field are in what? Opposite direction. Since they are in opposite direction, using the Fleming's left hand rule, it is taken as what? Minus. Here what happens? Q is what? Q is the charge, magnitude of the charge. What is E? E is the electric field intensity. What is B? Magnetic field intensity. What is V? Velocity of the charge particle. And what is theta? Theta is the angle between B and V. Theta क्या है? Angle between B and V. So in this case, if we take that theta is equal to 90 degree. So what will happen to this equation? F is equal to QE minus BQV, because sin 90 is equal to what? Sin 90 is what? 1. Since sin 90 is 1, so I can write F is equal to QE minus of BQV. Now if we give this as what? Equation number 2. We know for this velocity selector, we have to show that condition they have given what? Velocity is E by B. when the velocity is e by b, what will happen? Here we can write v is equal to e by b. In this condition, when the velocity is e by b, in that case we have to prove that the charge particle will move in a straight line. ये हमको प्रूव करने का है. सो अगर कंडीशन दिया हुआ है v is equal to e by b, this condition from where we have got? This condition we have got that this is the condition for the velocity selector. So if we have to show that the charge particle, when it is moving in this straight path, we have to show that the charge particle is moving in a straight path if the velocity is e by b. So now we will take v is equal to e divided by b. So this v is equal to e by b, we have to substitute where? In the equation 2. So when we substitute the value of v in equation 2, what we'll get? F is equal to qe minus of b q v e by b. So this b and this b will get cancelled. So F is equal to qe minus qe will become what? Qe minus qe will become 0. So condition is clear here. So in this particular case, we came to the conclusion that whenever a charge particle is moving in a straight line path, its velocity is given by e by b. When the velocity is given by e by b, then we have to prove that we have to derive this condition. So उसके लिए हमने क्या किया? First of all, we have taken that diagram. As per the diagram, Fe, electric field is along y-axis, magnetic field is along z-axis, and velocity of the charge particle is along the x-axis. Clear? Now, for this condition, formula F is equal to QE minus of BQV sin theta. This we have taken because electric field and magnetic field, both the forces are in opposite direction. Since both the forces are in opposite direction by Fleming's left hand rule, the direction will be taken as what? Negative, opposite direction it is. Where Q is what? Charge, magnitude of the charge. E is what? Electric field intensity. B is what? Magnetic field intensity. V is what? Velocity of charge particle. And theta is what? Angle between directions of B and V. In this condition, theta is equal to 90 degree. Sin 90 will become what? 1. As sin 90 is 1, equation 1 will become what? F is equal to QE minus BQV. This is the equation 2. So V is equal to what will be? We know at what condition V is equal to E by B. So when V is equal to E by B, so substituting the value of V is equal to E by B in equation 2, we will get QE minus of B Q E by B. So BB will get cancelled. We will get QE minus QE, which is equal to 0. So this is the condition for the charge particle to be moving in a straight line path if its velocity is E by B. So the net force acting on the charged particle will become what? 0. So when the net force is charged particle on the 0, hence the charge particle will move in a straight line. क्यों? क्योंकि net force charge particle के ऊपर क्या रहेगा? 0 रहेगा. जब net force 0 रहेगा तो charge particle will move definitely in a straight line without any deflection. तो ये complete हुआ अपना second derivation today's, which show that the charge particle is move in a straight line path if its velocity is e by b in the magnitude. तो इस तरह से ये सेकेंड डेरिवेशन भी हमने कंप्लीट कर लिया. तो 4.4 और एक है 4.4 में और एक टॉपिक पढ़ना है साइक्लोट्रॉन, मगर दिस साइक्लोट्रॉन हैज़ बीन रिमूव्ड दिस ईयर फॉर द कोरोना क्राइसिस. तो अभी हम वो टॉपिक नहीं पढ़ेंगे, डायरेक्टली 4.5 में जाएंगे. तो बाकी का आज ही कंप्लीट करो, बाकी का कल देखेंगे।